Shaw and Winston Churchill. George Bernard Shaw wrote a note to Churchill saying, "I'm enclosing 2 tickets to my first night of my new play. Bring a friend, if you have one." And Winston Churchill says back, "Cannot possibly attend first night, will attend second, if there is one." I wanted to tell you this story that I only tell at Christmas because of, I'm a recovering Methodist. And my parents, when they got older, they decided to become Unitarians. And so they, oh, I guess you don't like Unitarians. Well, anyway, they became Unitarians, and my mother started telling these stories about religion and so on. She talked about these 2 women that were talking about religion. One said, the virgin birth, I can believe that. The virgin birth, nothing wrong. 3 wise men, really, I can't. And so then she also told the story about this little boy around Christmas time. And he was writing, he had a little computer, and he was writing not to Santa Claus and not to his parents. He'd been disappointed by them in the past. So he wrote straight to God. He said, "I'm going to write to you, God, because I want to start a relationship with you in this instance, because I want this bike. It's a 7-speed bike, and I love it, and it's green. And I'd like you to get it for me if you could. And if you do, I'll be good for a year." And then he thought to himself, he said, you can't really bargain with God that way, so he hit delete, he started again, he said, "Dear God, if you'll get me that green bike, I'll be good for 6 months." And then he saw over on the table, he saw this little glass statue of the Virgin Mary, and he picked her up and he put her in a shoebox, wrapped her up with a beautiful scarf of his mother's, and put her in this shoebox and put the top on, and he put her in the closet, way back in the closet, and then he slammed the door and he said, "Dear God, if you ever want to see your mother again..."